Episode 23, Week 23 usage. As usual, the setup is in the description below. I'm moving straight onto the mileage on the car. We've now done 4,133 miles on the car, which gives us 61 miles completed for the week, and we've done 2,272 miles since the start of the 2020 logs. The generation meter is now reading 30,843 kilowatt hours, which gives us 109 kilowatt hours for week 23 and 1,854 kilowatt hours since the start of the 2020 logs. The energi diverter is now reading 8.83 kilowatt hours for the month and 148 kilowatt hours for the year. The smart meter is reading 8,305 kilowatt hours, which gives us 8 kilowatt hours for the week and 5,714 kilowatt hours since the start of the 2020 logs. Moving on to the Tesla data, we've had 176 kilowatt hours of home usage this week, 107 kilowatt hours of solar, so that's 2 kilowatt hours from what the generation meter reads. We've had 73 kilowatt hours from the powerwall. We've had a grid pull of 80.5 kilowatt hours, so that's approximately half a kilowatt hour out from the import meter, and we've sent back 4.5 kilowatt hours. So that works out on Monday the 1st of June we pulled 0.2 kilowatt hours from the grid with one going back. We had a Powerwall pull of 7.5 kilowatt hours. We had a solar generation of 25.3 kilowatt hours and a home usage of 21.6 kilowatt hours. We already had a full battery before Monday, so we were completely self-powered with the great solar generation, and we even heated the hot water up in the afternoon back to 100% before exporting some energy. On Tuesday the 2nd of June we had a grid pull of 0.2 kilowatt hours again and 2.5 going back to the grid. We got 9.4 kilowatt hours from the Powerwall. We got 24.5 kilowatt hours from the solar and 22.1 kilowatt hours of home usage. So the pattern was very similar to Monday, where we heated the hot water up from the battery first thing in the morning. The sun came out, charged the battery fully back up again, and we were heating the hot water in the afternoon from the excess solar through the energi Eddi, and then we were exporting some energy. On Wednesday the 3rd of June we pulled 3.6 kilowatt hours from the grid with 0.1 going back. We got 11.5 kilowatt hours from the Powerwall. We only had a solar contribution of 3.2 kilowatt hours, and we had a home usage of only 16.1 kilowatt hours. So a very poor solar day on Wednesday. So we did heat the hot water up from the battery first thing in the morning, but the battery slowly depleted as the day went on, and before 4 PM on the cheaper Agile rates we charged the battery back up to get through the very peak times on the Octopus Agile Tariff. However, we never charged up enough, so we ran out of battery before midnight. On Thursday the 4th of June we pulled 16.9 kilowatt hours from the grid with 0.2 going back. We got 10.9 kilowatt hours out of the Powerwall. We had a solar contribution of 9.8 kilowatt hours and a home usage of 19.3 kilowatt hours. So the battery was completely depleted going into Thursday from Wednesday. So we charged the Powerwall up from the grid first thing in the morning at the same time as heating the hot water, and we actually topped up the Powerwall again late afternoon before the 4 PM peak times of Octopus Agile. On Friday the 5th of June we had a grid pull of 17.1 kilowatt hours with 0.2 going back. We got 12.2 kilowatt hours out of the Powerwall. We had a solar contribution of 20.7, so a pretty good day, but not as good as it should be. and a home usage of 33.5 kilowatt hours, so a very high home usage. And the reason for the very high home usage was because we charged the hot water, charged the car and charged the Powerwall first thing in the morning, and that gave us the opportunity to be self-powered for the rest of the day. On Saturday the 6th of June we had a grid pull of 26.7 kilowatt hours, which was the most of the week, and we sent back 0.4 kilowatt hours. We got 12.1 kilowatt hours from the Powerwall. We got 16.2 kilowatt hours of generation from the solar and a home usage of 42.2 kilowatt hours. And most of that was first thing in the morning, and again we were charging the car, the Powerwall and the hot water in the early morning before being self-powered for the rest of the day. On Sunday the 7th of June we had a grid pull of 15.8 kilowatt hours with 0.1 going back. We got 9.7 kilowatt hours from the Powerwall, only 7.7 kilowatt hours generation from the solar, and a home usage of 21.4 kilowatt hours. And again the grid pull was because of the charging the Powerwall first thing in the morning and also charging the hot water on the cheap Octopus Agile rate before being self-powered for the rest of the day. And finally, a quick update on the gas from actually week 22. We used 8.37 kilowatt hours for the week, with a cost of £1.48 including VAT and the daily charge, which has given us a total cost of £30.80 for gas since the start of the 2020 logs. As usual, thanks for watching. If you've got any comments or questions, please add it to the comments section below, and please like and subscribe.